Welcome back to The Morning Show, here on Arise News with me, Katura King. Now, my next guest has over 8 years of experience as a personal drilling engineer, working for multinational companies like Halliburton and Chevron. He's honed his foodie passion and skill as a director at IRB Agro International Services, which is an integrated farm in southeast Nigeria. As the founder and CEO of Captain Foods Limited, which was launched just last year in 2016, Onyekachi Ekezie is focused on food innovation and food packaging. As a key player in the foodie supply chain whose products are available in stores all across Lagos, Onyekachi, or Kaka, as he is more commonly referred to, is joining us today on The Morning Show to give away a few of his secrets to success. Welcome to the show, Onyekachi. How are you?
Very well, very well.
You sound more awake than a lot of the guests that I have on normally.
Yeah, because I actually been used to waking up early in the morning to run.
Can I have you on every day?
Well, yeah.
You can become my daily foodie contributor.
I'll be happy to do that.
Now, I think it's incredible talking to you because we spoke with a chef earlier on, and you know that I believe it's almost the beginning of the foodie supply chain, if you will. And you are somewhere towards the end before we get to the demand. So talk to me about how you realized that you had a passion for creating your own food.
So, historically, I worked in the oil and gas business, but after 8 years of experience, you mentioned 8 years in the US, 2 years in Nigeria, I realized that, I wanted to create a product that would be able to scale across all segments of the economy in Nigeria. And my background is actually in computer science, and I was always fascinated by, the idea of creating a product. So, like I said, I always had a passion for creating products because in my background as a computer science, before I got into the oil and gas space, I always was fascinated by creating a product like, Facebook and Instagram, all these different softwares and applications that be able to scale across different, a wide range of people. So in oil and gas business, which is where I have a majority of my experience, is more like business to business. Mm-hmm. But in the food manufacturing business, I was able to create a product that a whole wider range of people can appreciate. Mm. So Captain Ready Stews is basically an innovative product. Every Nigerian likes to eat stew, but it's just packaged in a way that makes it convenient for people to be able to enjoy it in a very quick, ready to eat meal.
Really?
Yeah.
So how does one transition from oil and gas to food? Yeah. I don't see the correlation.
Yeah. A lot of people are fascinated by that.
Yes, it's fascinating.
Yeah. So I think it's just because in Nigeria we have a huge population, right? And I recognize that as a space that had a gap to be filled. Mm-hmm. And I looked at the opportunity, and I realized after speaking with a friend, I decided to go into it. And of course, there was a downturn in the oil and gas industry. Right. And I saw that as an opportunity to diversify into food. And I know that the scale for food is enormous. And I wanted to have an impact, not just locally, but internationally with this product.
So you've spoken to me about Captain Foods and the fact that it's ready-made stews.
Right.
But living in a traditional society like Nigeria, where people want to create their own food themselves because of, whatever you call it, taboos or whatever.
Right.
How have you found sales?
Sales have been good. I mean, the fact that the trend is changing, of the way people consume food in Nigeria. Mm-hmm. Historically, people are more, he said, more the ideal way is to, start over, making your vegetables, grinding and doing everything from scratch. But people are more busy these days. Everybody's working. There's really no time for people to start, going home and cooking and stuff. So this product basically quickens the time for people to be able to have a good, healthy, nutritious meal. So that's what this product is. So the sales have been good. I mean, the demand has outweighed the supply, so we're trying to scale up to meet the demand.
Wow.
Right now. Yeah.
Okay, so we have some of them on the table in front of us. So talk me through them let's start from the right to the left.
Okay, so this is the hot pot. The hot pot is basically the variety that's more spicy. Because a lot of Nigerians like spicy food.
Yes, we do.
Exactly. So we found that a lot of people buy the hot pot, particularly in Lagos. And but I think it's a product that A lot of Nigerians have appreciated. The mild this is the mild. It's not as spicy because a lot of people don't like pepper, you know.
Right.
And this is a bigger size. This is actually the family pack, so you can buy this for.
Oh, that's huge.
Yeah, exactly. It's 1 kg.
Wow.
So then this is the.
So this is all stew.
Yeah, all stews.
Wow.
Yeah. And then the smaller pack is 250 grams. And it's a smaller pack for like a bachelor, somebody who doesn't want to make a whole lot of stew. Just when they want to make a quick meal when they get back from work or in the morning or what have you, they can just use that to make yam and egg sauce or white rice and stew or what have you. So these are just the hot pot and then the mild, and then just different sizes depending on how much you wanna make.
This is so interesting to me because I understand the appeal to perhaps a bachelor who maybe can't cook or just won't cook. But I think, I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't stew quite easy to make? Why would I go out and purchase ready-made stew when I could make it to my own taste at home in 20 minutes or less?
Well, the thing about it is that you have to think about going to the market and buying all your produce, right? You have to think about coming home, washing it, you know, grinding it, you know, and going through the entire process of even preparing the ingredients to use it.
True.
And you may not necessarily have them at home, but if you have this pack at home, it skips all that, skips all the steps I just mentioned, and gets you right to the meal. So I think, you know, stew is not as easy for some people to make, and this makes it a lot easier for them to enjoy a nice, tasty, nutritious meal. And it's a very healthy product. And everything there is fresh, and the feedback has been great on the product, and we're just going to continue to build on it.
Well, we're going to, you know what we'll do? We'll swap roles. We'll give Chef Doyen some of your stew to taste, and we'll give you some of her breakfast to taste, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Fantastic.
Now, the Vice President of Nigeria recently endorsed you at a small to medium entrepreneurs conference.
Yes.
When did that take place, and what was that experience like for you?
It was fantastic, actually. You know, it was great meeting him. I had a conversation with him about, you know, he asked me about what challenges I was having, because we just sort of started off the company and launched the product then. And it was very encouraging, you know, and it's somebody I really respect a lot, and he's done a good job for just encouraging entrepreneurs in Nigeria. And it was a good moment for the company, and getting an endorsement from the vice president.
I mean,
so
the only person higher than the VP is the president.
Right.
So you did very well for yourself.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Now, you have a lot of fans of your ready-made stews, and you know, there are a lot of people that not only can see the appeal, but enjoy them every day. Right. And they post their videos online to share with the world. I can imagine that is great advertising for you, and free advertising.
Fantastic.
Let's take a look at one of the videos.
Okay.
That looked amazing. Why didn't you bring that? Why didn't you bring the rice? Now I'm going to have to drink stew for breakfast. My goodness.
Right.
Now, go on.
Okay, so you know, the product, you can use this product to make a whole wide range of different recipes. You can use it for jollof rice. You can make lasagna if you like lasagna.
Ooh,
you can make a spaghetti and sauce. You know, you can make of course yam, plantain, all the conventional.
Look at
Nigerian
that.
things, yeah. So
you use the stew for the stew that we can see in the dish, but also on top of the fish, I'm assuming.
Correct. Yeah. So you can use it on the side, or you can use it in an actual dish itself. So it's a whole wide range of things. The product is very diverse, and you can do a whole wide range of things with the product, and that's why it's very exciting to people. They can use it and some people who eat soups, they can use the okra with the stew and all that. So it's a they're very, very unique.
It's actually quite great because, you know, when I was thinking of it and looking at it, I was thinking very monolaterally, like I wasn't going outside or venturing outside of the box. I was thinking, okay, well, you dump it in a pot and heat it up, stew. Why do I need to buy that?
Right.
But as a base to other dishes, it takes away a lot of the preparation time.
Correct. So it's a very scalable product. You know, it can go across different meals depending on what you're preparing. So you can use it as a ready-to-eat stew, which is for rice or yam chips or like snail or peppered snails, or you can use it as a base to make your soup. So it's ready to go.
Amazing. Now you have actually managed to get your products in almost every single supermarket across Nigeria. How did you manage that? You're not Johnson & Johnson yet. How did you do it?
No, it's tough. I mean, you know, distribution is the main game, right? Distribution is the most difficult part of the business, right? You can produce, which our factories in Lagos, and we've installed equipment there, but everything starts and ends in the market, and you have to continue to market your product and get your product in the face of the consumer, and that's the name of the game, and it's a very difficult thing to do, particularly with a product like this that's quite new, and getting them to accept, you know, a new way of consuming a staple product like stew. So I think that, you know, it's a lot of work to do, but we're ready to do it, and we're doing it, and we're doing it well. So we just continue to build on that.
Well, you're doing an exceptional job. We heard about you.
Right.
Now, what sort of impact would you say that you want your ready-made stews to leave, not only in Nigeria, but across the continents?
So, you know, I look at it as from a company perspective, right? We want to be a company known for food innovation and food packaging. As you can see, our packaging is not, a lot of people who see it don't think that it's a Nigerian product.
It does not look like one.
Yeah, so we want to be able to impact the way food is packaged in Nigeria, because I see that a lot of the packaging in Nigeria is substandard, and I want to reverse the trend on that so we could compete internationally with other products. So this product, you know, this is the first of what we have in store. You know, we expect to see other innovative products that will be well packaged, not only for local consumption, but for export markets as well.
Wow.
Yeah.
So let's come up with a few here and now. What can you do? You can have ready-made moi moi, ready-made suya.
Right.
Everyone is always looking for suya when they're not in Nigeria.
Right.
I think that would be a great idea.
Okay.
Ready-made yaji.
Okay, sounds good.
You're welcome. I demand 50%.
No problem.
Now, for those of our viewers that want to keep up to date with you, want to find out where your stockists are, want to see what's next for you, how can they do that via social media?
So via social media, we're on all the 3 popular platforms, you know, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Captain Foods, Captain with a K.
Okay.
Yeah, at Captain Foods. You can check us out and see what we're doing, follow what we're doing. We try to be very transparent as a company and let people know, you know, how to access the product, you know, in stores. Amazing.
Now, you are joining both Chef Doyen and I later on in the show. We're going to be talking about organic food.
Fantastic, interesting.
Are you intrigued?
Very intrigued, actually. I have a few pointers on that.
Oh, we can't wait to hear them.
Yeah.
It's time now for a short break, or another one. But when we come back, it's time for our take. And of course, we are staying on the subject of food, like I just said, because what's a breakfast show without breakfast? Stay tuned.